Welcome everyone to another beautiful Thursday. They say a moment lasts all of a second, but the memory lives on forever. And that's what Thursday is all about, people taking you down memory lane.
That's right. Everything is thrown back just for you. Well, and us, because who doesn't like a good almost forgotten song coupled with all other throwback packages that comes with it?
Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen, this is about to be a blast. I mean, blast from the past.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted, ladies and gentlemen. This is Royal Highness Miss Flanness. I go by the name King OJ, or you can call me OJ. That's what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah, so standing
Did I get a memo?
No, the actual Honeypot is taking her musical career serious right now.
Honeypot, I'll buy your first.
Thank you so much, Dala, my darling.
From yesterday, Honeypot is taking this to the next level. We'll buy your album, we'll come for your shows.
Thank you so much.
I'll do your red carpet.
Beyonce, they learn for where you did.
Yes, now.
Who will Beyonce?
If you don't blow my trumpets,
who will?
OJ, even though you are...
I know they thank you.
Psyching.
No, leave OJ. Now cruise. It's okay, it's fine. The day I'll come for today, I know they're around.
Okay.
I know.
You're not there.
I'm not there.
We bless the Lord.
Oh, God. The day I am there. OJ.
I go feel them.
Okay, it's your own girl right here. It's your girlfriend next door.
True.
It's the jewel in the crown, baby. It is honey fees for Jesus. It is honey shma. Hey. It is honey rabba.
Hey.
It is rabba na lamba.
What's that thing you said that day?
You don't feel that? You feel.
I don't get choice now.
Okay.
You see, I don't get choice. OJ is messy. All right, hopefully Honeypot will allow me to introduce myself.
No, we are doing it together. You know that this name.
It's a joint account.
No, you cannot.
All right, my name is Dala.
And you know they call her the goddess of skills. And you know what? You can also say Dala la 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 la.
See, the way these people have hijacked my intro in this company is like very soon I will change it. Very soon I will change it.
We are waiting. Rubbish.
All right, on today's episode, we have the entertainment news as usual, celebrity birthday shout-outs, then we will be rewinding to this day in entertainment history.
Of course, ladies and gentlemen, Dala will be in charge of taking us through all the crazy moments on social media, on social video. Right after, one of us will be ranting on what's currently bugging him or her on the Chew It Up segments.
The news recap will follow immediately. We'll also be checking out Where Are They Now, after which we will be joined by a special guest on today's Throwback Thursday. Guys, shall we begin the show already?
Let's do this.
All right. I give you my Uyaga. Whoa, you know they look face. Uja don't get face, so say, move before I give you my fifth.
See, it's the violence for me.
Yeah.
Because what must he have done for her to want to come out of character and be throwing fists?
Because what she was talking about, the message she was so passionate about the message that she was passing to people, you know. And so when we were off air, I was telling OJ that Genevieve is a grandmother. And OJ was like, it's not even new. Like, she's been a grandmother for like 3 years or 2 years now. Man. Yeah, and I'm like, Genevieve is a grandmother. Her daughter Dora got married and then had
some fine grandmother.
Yeah. Very sexy
Okay, is that
grandmother.
setting your...
I hope it wasn't people. Let's just move on for that conversation. I hope it wasn't people like me that told Genevieve that, you know what, the music, you can go, you can kill it.
But some people like this song genuinely. Okay, which one will you pick? Tonto Dike Zone, Omotola Jala Ekende Zone, and Genevieve Zone. And Genevieve Zone. Which one will you take?
Omotola, Genevieve, Tonto
Will you take?
Dike. I think because of the vibe for
you like
Tonto Dike. And because of my love
even
for Tonto Dike.
Tonto Dike the truth. This song no better.
And this is why I say don't surround yourself with yes men.
Honeypot, I'm not being a yes man. Honeypot, you can sing. Beyonce, they learned for where you did.
Yes, now. Before.
Okay,
if you know hype me, OJ, who go hype me? What?
I don't know
By the time I am collecting Grammy, you better...
I don't know about that. Thank you very much and God bless.
Dala.
Moving on.
Don't come and pass me when I get Grammy.
In the entertainment news today, Onlypot wants to drop music videos.
Yes,
That's what we're doing.
of course. If Genevieve can, who am I to say no to people who are asking? If you ask, I give you. If I don't give you,
who will?
Who will? How will you take it?
All right, at this point in time, let's just get straight to the actual entertainment news because this one I don't know about it. All right. So a judge presiding over Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt's child custody battle gets disqualified. Hollywood actress Angelina Jolie has scored a major victory in court after a California appeals court agreed with her that the private judge deciding who gets custody of her children with Brad Pitt should be disqualified. According to the court ruling, the Second District Court of Appeal agreed that Judge John Uderkick didn't sufficiently disclose business relationships with Brad Pitt's attorneys. The ruling states that Judge Uderkick's ethical breach considered together with the information disclosed concerning his recent professional relationships with Pitt's counsel might cause an objective person aware of all the facts reasonably to entertain a doubt as the judge's ability to be impartial, so disqualification is required. This decision now means the custody fight over the estranged couple's 5 minor children, which was nearing an end, could just be getting started. Like many celebrity couples, Pitt and Jolie opted to hire their own judge to increase their privacy in the divorce proceedings. Details of the custody rulings have not been publicly released as the estranged couple have 6 children and only the 5 minors are subject to custody decisions. Just so you know, Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt were among Hollywood's most prominent couples for 12 years, and Uderkick officiated the couple's 2014 wedding, then was hired to oversee their divorce when Jolie filed to dissolve the marriage in 2016. They were declared divorced in April 2019 after the lawyers asked for a judgment that allowed a married couple to be declared single, while other issues remained, including finances and child custody. And it's funny how I never expected this to happen, but when Angelina Jolie was adopting children, I'm like, hey, God, this marriage should not scatter because how they're like, all children from like different
race.
Where do we start? Who gets who? How is it sorted? And it's unfortunate that that now has to happen.
Yeah, right now. I just like the fact that we're seeing a whole lot of people in their divorce battle keeping it private. Yeah. That they decided to hire a judge to just so that it will not be messy the way Dr. Dre that we talk about every time. And Nicole is going. I like the way it's going, private judge and everything. But it's just crazy that. But you should know that this judge will not qualify because it was even the one that officiated our wedding, and it will take side in deciding whatever he wants to do. So that was what Angelina Jolie has been battling since. That you know what, this guy has to go first. It cannot be representing Brad because it don't make sense. Let's get somebody neutral that doesn't know about our history, then we'll go forward from there.
What I am just about is I want to see how this will go because, as you said, when they were adopting, and she loves children, and she was taken from different places.
Countries.
I tell you, like you will see, somebody that looks white that has black children and all that. And there are actually many. Yeah. You get, I was thinking the same thing. So I really want to know how they will resolve all of this. I am waiting. I'm just keeping my fingers crossed, or should I say my eyes peeled? Yeah. And let's see how this goes.
And another thing she's been fighting for is for the kids too should come up and testify. Probably she has like 3 that are favorite that she wants them to testify.
That thing is
Brad Pitt also has his favorites.
And it's creepy.
Yeah, it's weird because you're now pitting children against other children
I really don't like
their siblings. So I'm like, what's happening?
That's like playing politics already in the family, which I don't like. Favoritism.
This was one relationship I was really, really rooting for, even though you don't like the fact that Angelina Jolie stole Brad Pitt.
Yes, I would never like it.
Well, I don't feel like she stole him because at the end of the day, you can never really steal who doesn't want to be stolen.
Okay, I hear you. So that is how, because the day it comes to your side, I don't want to hear somebody that you've been a thing or an item with, that they've seen you together and you're already on the same page. And another time, the person is now going to...
The person is now going to, that's what I'm saying. If he didn't want to be carried away to, he would not have
another person is now saying,
come true.
on.
Okay, wait, only part now, like you have a boyfriend, eh? You now say, I can't steal your boyfriend if he didn't want to be stolen. That means you were not focused on your relationship. It's so
I belong
simple.
to everybody. I belong to
Okay,
nobody.
if you have this school of thought, because they are really stealing some people's boyfriends and they are stealing some people's girlfriends, and some people are saying that
It's not
it is
stealing.
because
See.
the owner was careless.
No, it's not even about it's not about you being careless.
Okay.
See, it's just a simple case where I just feel like, see, if you go, you were meant to have gone.
Eh.
That's how I function. Like,
Amado.
okay, so now you now to go and fight the other girl over the man.
No, we don't do violence here.
No,
we don't do violence.
So wait, I want to understand. Honeypot, wait.
If you want to go, go.
Honeypot, wait. You have boyfriend. There's not another girl.
But this
so
one,
wait, who
say that for instance, you have boyfriend. I don't like you have boyfriend.
For
You have
instance.
boyfriend. What is this in this life? For instance, you have.
No, but on the real though, I still really like. I've just always been of that school of thought
Yeah.
that you can't really like me now. If I'm with somebody, you can't steal me.
We should talk about this. Don't worry. It is another thing for another time entirely. You hear? Okay, moving on. Reggae Jean Page set to make appearance on the big screen. Bridgerton star Reggae Jean Page is set to make a return to the big screen since quitting the Netflix series. According to Paramount Studios, the breakout star from Netflix's Bridgerton will star in and executive produce the studio's Kwame Kwei-Ama scripted reboot of The Saints based in part of Leslie Chatterley's 1920s book series and the 1997 film starring Val Kilmer. This new production will also be the British actor's second with Paramount following the upcoming project Dungeons and Dragons. Just so you know, The Saints follows Simon Templar, better known as The Saints, a Robin Hood-style criminal and thief who goes on a globetrotting, what did I say now? Okay, globetrotting. Oh my gosh, adventure. Stealing from the rich, he gives to the poor and keeps a percentage for himself, which makes him an enemy of his wealthy, including corrupt politicians and warmongers. All right, Reggae Jean Page's work as Bridgerton heartthrob, Simon Bassett, made him one of Hollywood's most sought-after actors, with legions of fans disappointed when news broke that he will not be returning for the Netflix period drama's second season.
Yeah, and I know OJ is very excited about this
because
news.
he
Like,
never
just see his face, very excited.
He's not even been a fan of Bridgerton, I know. And he's never seen Bridgerton to start with, so I don't know where the hatred is coming from.
It's because all of you were just watching, oh, have you seen that? Maybe he has left that series.
No, I get you. So it's like how I don't like come and be
leave me
going.
alone, leave me alone,
I said
leave me
come and
alone.
be going, leave me alone.
You know?
Because maybe the hype was what killed it
Yeah,
for
like,
me,
come
but
on.
It was kind of worth
but
it,
it
to be
was
honest.
a
That's the
good
thing.
watch. It was a good watch.
Definitely looking forward to what it would do because this story is amazing.
I like adaptation, yes, I like adaptation.
Playing the role of Robin Hood, hopefully he kills it, then I can now start saying...
He's too cute to be a Robin Hood, though.
Let's see how it goes.
That
is what will kill it for, like, that is what will do it for me. If you think it looks so cute and then it kills the role.
Yeah.
Okay, then definitely, yeah, let's check that out because me and I don't know. But congratulations to him.
Congratulations.
We're still waiting on Bridgerton, even
But
if
he's
they said they were on a break because of COVID and all that. So we might not see him on Bridgerton, but then we can still get to see him.
So you will not follow him and be going on?
We follow anywhere
of course,
wherever you go.
That guy is very handsome. I really, really like him.
Can he act?
He can act. Yeah. I think you should still see Bridgerton.
You should, exactly. Maybe you should see it.
So
and
now sit down, be watching. Oh, the Queen of Bridgerton.
Yeah.
But you'll love it.
Love
that was
AJ.
the push for me. When I started, I didn't like it. I'm like, but Faladile was so sure that I would like it because of the English. And then at the end of the day, I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it. I totally loved it.
Since the guy is now appearing in second season, then he is starting the first season.
Just go and
you
watch
can just
it.
watch it. Oh, gee.
Hater!
Please, that's all we can take on the entertainment news. And it is now time for celebrity birthday shout-outs. All right, first up in alphabetical order, we have Danger Mouse, who is 44 today. Danger Mouse is an American musician, songwriter, and record producer. He formed the music group Niles Barkley with CeeLo Green and produced the group's albums Estate and Elsewhere and The Odd Couple.
Yeah, love what he did. Love what he did with the merge of He took Jay-Z's Black album. I think that was when he now became, people now knew him. He took Jay-Z's Black album and mixed it, merged it with the Beatles' White album.
Some creativity there.
And he called it Grey Album. So Jay-Z's lines with the Beatles beats merged together.
Lovely, lovely.
Yeah, you really have to have an ear for music to be able to do that.
That's right.
Amazing.
All right, next up we have ID Kabasa, who is a year older today. The Nigerian producer and CEO of Coda Tunes Records is responsible for giving us artists such as Nice, Olamide, Lord of Ajasa, Too Fat, and others.
Super humble person, by the way.
Yep.
Super humble.
That's right.
I'm very
You could
low-key.
say that.
Very low-key. Tries to stay out of trouble. Which is very hard in this industry, to be honest. But if you can do it, you can do it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, happy
All
birthday.
right. Next up, we have Josh Radnor, who is 47 today. He is an American actor, filmmaker, author, and musician. He's best known for portraying Ted Mosby on the popular sitcom How I Met Your Mother. And I never understood that series, to be very honest.
I didn't bother watching.
So we never found out how
He met
he
the
met
mother.
the mother. Like every time, I'll literally be like, okay, maybe today is
That's
the
the
day.
cruise. That's
But
it.
it's not the day.
That's the
So I have
cruise.
to watch it again to also not know how I met. They should have called it to not know how
to
I
meet your mother.
I'm sure it can never be like that movie with what?
Which one?
Which one?
One creepy one.
One creepy one that
Yeah.
went to the cinema to see.
Yeah.
Nonsense.
Wow. All right, moving on. Kavirat Kafidipe is 41 today. She is a Nigerian film actress, director, and producer, popular for her role in Reggae.
Shaworide.
What?
Shaworide.
My Yoruba is very horrible. Other movies to her credit includes The Campus Queen, Dazzling Mirage, and others.
Yeah,
Did anybody see it?
Yeah.
Of course.
Ah, it's only me.
Campus Queen, the Campus
It was
Queen.
everything.
And that's like a classic too.
Yes, yes.
Let me not try pronouncing it.
It is actually. It is
OJ,
actually.
try.
No, I
Shaworide.
Shaworide. Oh, just Yoruba is good though. Don't let him deceive you.
I don't be follow this guy for street.
He's a liar.
Chauffeur Tiba. Tiba.
Did I tell you? Okay, you are the only one that does not know that story.
Stop.
I said I saw OJ.
Oh, God.
OJ was haggling with his mechanic. I just stood somewhere. He did not know that I was watching. Come and sit, thick, Yoruba that was coming up.
Yoruba may get tribal man.
Made a no ban me now.
All right. Moving on, Stella Baba is 29 today. Stella Baba is a Nigerian singer-songwriter and producer known for producing hits for singers such as Flavor, Yemi Alade, Techno, and Iyanya.
Celeb Baba
On the
Pandemic. Hope he's collecting royalties.
Yeah.
And I remember the one in Yemi
Yeah, I
Alade's
hope
voice.
so. I hope so.
Yeah.
I really do hope so.
Yeah, so it's amazing how he's like an artist,
Yes,
and
and
then
of
is
course a
also
producer
able
too.
to produce as
Yeah.
well. That's a
That's so
talented
right.
king I stand.
And happy birthday to everybody celebrating today, right? Yes, we love you. You are so unique. It's such a beautiful time to be alive. And we're sending you all the love from Esplash.
And nobody's kissing today.
OJ, you're in charge of kisses. I'm already giving them love. Give them the kiss.
Peace.
OJ, don't form man.
If
No,
you-
kiss,
if you-
kiss them, kiss them.
We'll be back after. We'll be back after this break.
Our wishes far too much, Freddie, right there. And we were talking off air, and we're just talking about how he has a footballer
Yeah,
son, David Alaba,
yeah,
who plays for
for-
Austria, right?
Yeah, I can't remember the country, but if you love football, David Alaba used to play for Bayern Munich.
Okay.
He's now signed to Real Madrid. David Alaba, that's his father
That's
right
the
there.
father,
That's
yes.
father right
And he
there.
has,
A
like-
Nigerian, but he's not playing for Nigeria.
We say that every time.
Yeah.
Okay,
And he has a
his
daughter
who
too that is
sings.
doing music too.
So he's a Nigerian not playing for Nigeria. So what's the problem?
So the Super Eagles is calling you. David Alaba, come and use your skills.
If-
And he played in the Just of their Heroes.
Okay, wait. If Super Eagles call you, and let me know if Chelsea is too much, because I already know your answer. Arsenal call you.
Now stop with that too.
I'm just asking.
If Super Eagles call me and Arsenal call me, I'll pick Super Eagles. Now, Super Eagles, they win trophy now. Arsenal, when last they
So
win
let me
trophy?
tell you something.
Alright, no
Let me
problem.
tell
When
you
last
something.
Arsenal win
Don't
major
come out
trophy?
of this studio today.
Violence is outside.
My daddy.
You are threatening me on live
You
TV.
know, like, I'm saying so that they will know.
Because
Me, I am that person that is doing you that will stand and say that. You know how they say that some tribe, when they want to go and report you, they will write petition against you and they will say that, see, as they go report you.
Because of Arsenal Football
don't come out of this studio today.
That's not one trophy. I'm saying the
It's
truth.
all right.
Okay.
It's all right.
Okay. Up next is Rewind.
Hey, God,
Time
help.
for us to check out a quick history lesson on what happened in the world of entertainment on this very day. Don't you
Help
ever...
me beg.
No.
Let's rewind. On this day in 1965, the Beatles movie Help premieres. Queen Elizabeth attends. And in 1992, the Chinese coffee closes at Circle in Square Theatre, New York City, after 18 performances.
From L.A.
Finally, still on this day in 2019, the record for longest run at the top of US singles chart made by country rap single Old Town Road by Lil Nas X remixed with Billy Ray Cyrus was number 1 for 17 weeks.
I got the horses in the bag.
And that's it on Rewind.
Watch this.
Are you trying to toast me with this song? That's Mashe Binu Simio. They are still waiting for you outside. They will
Mashe
beat you.
Binu Simio.
They will beat you.
See,
Otoni mo ń sọ pé Arsenal. No, Mashe Binu Simio.
all right, while these two are bantering, it is time for Social View, where we will be checking out the madness happening on social media. Who's ready?
Of course,
Are you
we are
ready to talk
ready.
about Arsenal? They've not bought any valuable player.
So, it's not that time. So
Yeah,
this one says
will
me. Mom says, oh, me, actually, telling mom. Mom, can you just wake me up at 8 a.m.? Mother at 6 a.m.? Come and slam the door open, bah! It's 9 o'clock.
Dela, can you relate?
Yes, I can relate. I can relate. And let me tell you what has been annoying. I wouldn't even say wake me. I've set alarm that will wake me. They will still wake you and tell you that it's 2 hours after the appointed hour. I'm like, why?
So that you wake up, then you can now be turning on the bed, but you should just know that it's
No.
time. You should be awake.
No, I just want to wake up and wake up. I'll now wake up and I'm looking at the ceiling.
And time still far.
So
Yeah.
annoying.
Me, they will not talk when they come. But because I'm a light sleeper, I don't even want anybody to be walking around
Yeah,
me.
just
I will wake. I will open my eyes before the alarm that I set. So why are you people going around? Stay in one
But I feel like this honeypot will be this type of mother. You can't be late anywhere.
Why are you
can't be late anywhere. I don't understand.
You can't be sleeping now.
I don't understand
I
really.
told you to wake me up 9. Is it bad when you wake up now?
I agree. I totally
Funny how we
I
do
am
it.
on the table.
She's the
Yes.
type.
Yes.
All right, next one. This one says, has anyone ever tried to figure out the process of blood money? Like, at what temperature does hemoglobin turn to dollars? I think this question...
Who is this meant person?
This question, only one person that can answer it.
Stop. Can I?
I'm not the one that said, OJ said it's
And
only
guess
Kanayo
what?
that can answer it.
You said it.
Me, I'm
And
not
I will
here.
report- Because you know that Kanayo does not even like this.
Me,
thing.
I'm not here.
You said it.
If
you
OJ
said
turn to
it.
yam now, me, I go chop yam
Please,
pepper
where
soup
is,
this afternoon.
please, where is my... I'm looking for paper and pen. Because I want to be writing down all the
documents?
things. Yes. See, I'm on
Thank
your case.
God we are recording.
But this person has to be meant to be thinking about hemoglobin,
How?
temperature,
Because me, I've never understood blood money, so you kill somebody, money now come out from where?
the bank. Yeah, is it coming from the bank?
Does it have
Will
bank
it
here?
have number?
Okay, maybe this question, Mr.
Yeah.
Bean, too, is
He's wondering, like-
I don't understand. But this is Mr. Bean's predicament now. I say, when the Holy Ghost makes you delete the whole text and just reply with okay.
Okay.
I feel like guys do this a lot.
I do it too.
No, but I feel like
Praise the Lord.
I do it as well. But I feel like a lot of guys do it because you just see that maybe you don't change them for them. The way they will just say okay, it's not that you don't care. You have typed everything, but so I'm a man. I can't be typing like this. Not cleaning.
OJ is on this table now.
Because when you type, the conversation will not leave that thing that people were arguing about. Will not be so you can even still say this. So in order to avoid many fighting that battle, fighting this one that you just replied.
You now say,
just one,
so what happened to communication?
okay now, I don't hear you.
Okay, no, they cause fight.
OJ is like this actually.
All right. They said your future doctors are cramming past question. If your sickness no dey past question, you don't finish with that.
What are these people?
Yeah.
What?
I feel like there's so much pressure on doctors to like, for engineers to, if they are building your house and the style of house you want,
Especially
they pass
if you
question.
are like a medical doctor in this or medical student in this country, Nigeria.
Hey God, Nigeria comes to play.
Because yes, they will repeat and repeat. Because if you fail, like in my school, year 1 to year 2, if you fail, you will repeat and then until you now get to 1. So you will cram. And then once if the predicament or the ailment or the whatever is not enough.
Hey.
So people are cramming for, right now, they're cramming malaria. They don't know about corona.
All right, let's be praying for our
And
doctors.
the cadaver that they are dissecting does not even have.
My sister. All right, this one says, boss, I need your help. The reply is, I dey use am, bro. Then I say, you dey use your help? Say yes. I don't see a problem with this.
I don't see, because I'm going to adopt this from now on. Thank you so much.
Onipo, don't do that. Onipo, don't do that.
No, the person that wrote, thank you so much. You have
No,
helped
me
me.
too. Yeah.
I need your help. I dey use them. Say, no, I said help. I said, yes, I
dey
know.
use 'em.
I dey use them. You see this thing? Thank you so much. Thank
I'm
you
not
indeed.
what? Available.
I'm not.
Don't be like that.
I need your, I dey use them.
OJ said, don't be like this, like
be
it's
like
not
that.
like that. All right. They say, you shall won't let us know, say you won't buy something. Which one be DM if you have this? Lorry up and down. Okay. Yeah, this
So is this what you ladies do?
Why don't you go to the DM and ask for that thing? Then you are writing on that person's post, DM me if you have this. Lori 4K, low, Tokilo Shele.
Well, it's people that don't even put price there. It's even my own life.
Yeah, be.
Because once I scroll 3, I just see no price. I don't have strength. And I say, hello, do you have this? Yes. Okay, so what's the price? So what if I didn't want to DM you? Oh, see, please, just be putting price. Because
So everybody gets out.
do you understand? All right, so this is the kind of friend that I think I can be sometimes. Say,
Wow.
my friend texts me in the middle of the night saying, Tola, there's a problem. We'll pack your load and leave Lagos. I was so scared, only for him to text me in the morning saying it's because he's coming to Lagos and Lagos cannot contain the both of us at the same time.
Are you meant?
Yeah,
What kind of
Why not?
rough place is this one?
but wait, why not? Why not?
Sha, the day you will send me this kind of, because you send me different things, but the day you will send me this one.
Onipot, leave now.
Do you know what that does?
What's happening? Leave.
Dala can take small bra that cannot enter this hand and send to me and say, honey pot, this is what I'm buying for you. Like,
but
like who
Onipot-
does that?
See, only because
You say?
I see.
The thing that cannot enter my finger.
But I see that it's nice.
Dala will just buy. I'm
And
going
it
to
will
put my
fit
name.
you. And I think viewers will be happy to see you in such a regalia. So, I'll buy for you. What's your next birthday?
And you know when she does these things? Early in the morning, you'll be wondering, patient, this girl,
you need to wake up to it, okay? All right. So they said Jesus was very humble. If Nami wake up from grave, I go run through the streets of Jerusalem with my disciples. They shout, who they breathe? Yes. I think that's the energy we keep now. But you said reason them now. They don't off your lights. You don't date. Next thing you just get up. You understand? Just day streets again.
Can you be this?
But if not me, you don't get. This one a miracle. But who they...
Me, I will shout it too. Anyway, it's on bullshit. They have said this.
Thank God you're not Jesus.
You go on and say,
Yeah, Dala.
he choke.
Moving on. All right, so it's not that I don't have the money to buy iPhone. It's just that they don't have the color I want. Cockroach brown mixed with pepper soup, black color.
You don't have the money.
No, sometimes you...
You do not have the money.
So, quick one, yeah?
Yeah.
Just for the record.
Yeah.
So, somebody once taught me that, first of all, you want to enter a store. Don't enter a store that there's nobody inside. It means that their money inside is plenty. You've never, if you're walking in the mall, you see some stores, you see people inside, you get some, you just say only people with certain things there inside, don't enter.
It's expensive.
Then, if you not mistakenly find yourself there, maybe you saw people you enter, you saw that they're not left. You now start asking them for things they don't have. No, just say, oh, do you have like the intense lilac? This
We
thing?
have in our other store.
In your other store? Okay, how long will it take you to get? Because I really
No,
need to
I'll
get
cut you good
somewhere.
now.
Let me tell you
No,
something.
okay, call him. No,
Let
it's
me
not the
tell
color
you, you
I
have not
wanted.
seen some you've not they will tell, they don't have that thing. They'll say, oh my God, we just sold the last one. Oh my God, let me just wait. Let me
No, I will wait, but whatever you bring, I say no. This isn't the shade I want. I will change them for you. All of us food this trick. No, don't stress me. Okay, we move.
Man, people everywhere.
You can't touch me. You can't. So they say you flash me and I called you back. I asked, who are you? And you are telling me to guess. Are you mad in complexion?
Look at the baby's expression like...
And this thing annoys me. First of all, I was saying this morning.
They cannot play with you.
See, no. I don't have that. See, I've already started having anger issues as you are telling. Because first of all, these people, they call early in the morning. I don't boot well in the morning. I tell everybody.
I will be speaking different language to you.
Hello.
I like you, sir.
See, no, that one's even okay. I'll just know it's wrong
It's
number.
wrong number,
It's
yeah.
the people that are not calling early in the maybe you woke me up, maybe I not put my phone on silent that day. My phone will be gling, and I pick. I look at the number first. I say, can it be emergency? Because who is this? I've already picked with anger. And I say, hello.
How
And I say, hey, how far now? Do you know who is on the phone? No, I don't. Can you guess? I guess you are mad. I guess you are mad.
In complexion.
Me, I don't have time. I just got called.
See.
I'm tired.
I just got called. Then you send me a text.
See.
If I pick your call again.
No, I'm sure your situation cannot be as bad as because my own in your life, you're not right.
You don't call me again.
Because I don't want to talk to you in the morning. I am that person. My mouth is like this and my face is like this.
I don't think anybody wants to talk to. In fact, why are people even awake around 8 or 7?
People are already in traffic or going to work.
Calling people's phone? What are you calling for at 8? Are you dying?
Nah.
What? I don't understand. You carry phone at 8, dial somebody's number. Why?
I don't feel greet you for morning. Good morning.
No.
Do it. Then I use another number.
I'll
Do it
call her in the morning.
No, my phone is permanently on silence now. I don't use it. Gone are the days. Everyone called me this morning. Let's not go there. Final one for the day. See what I'm talking about? Say, I'll just wake up early tomorrow morning and finish this. Early tomorrow morning, this me.
Still crashing.
So imagine me lying down like this, eyes closed, sleeping. Even see the laptop self, they wear bonnet.
This is when we editing.
I would do it when I wake up.
The people that do it, that like the editors that we have right here, that they do it, that this is my job. They are trying, you know.
They're actually trying.
That thing,
Shout out to y'all. Even though our editor, Yinka, I'm calling you out on national TV.
I'm not here.
You owe us things.
See,
Yeah.
I'm not here.
Yinka, catch yourself.
of all people, you cannot call Kenny out.
Oh, Kenny na miss call.
So this is the problem, eh?
Shout out to our editors.
See, I like when I'm standing today, so that when you want to edit, scramble them, see them on this.
I am ready.
Me, I did not say anything.
Yeah.
So you can rough this side of this footage. Me,
I said what I said.
I know deal.
I did.
Okay. Yeah.
I did.
Let's just go.
All right.
We're getting into trouble. Let's
All
go.
right.
I did.
We are officially done with Social Bill and also the first hour of the show. We will see you at 1 for more throwback vibes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Welcome back to the second hour of the show, ladies and gentlemen. So far, we've brought you the entertainment news. Yes, sir. And, of course, Socialville, Chew It Off, and many, many things. Celebrity birthdays. It's now time to chew it off, where one of us will rant on what's currently bugging him or her.
How's everybody looking at me? What's the problem?
Because I'm good.
I like how people just turned like this.
Okay.
So, okay, I don't want to rant. Everything is going fine.
Let's move
Will
on.
you beat me?
We will thank
They will
the
call
Lord.
you 7 a.m.
Yeah, don't rant about people that call at 7 a.m. Just kidding. So I've actually been following the Olympics, right? And I'm very proud of the Nigerian basketball team. I watched the games that they had. We lost.
Yeah.
But I'm still very proud of them. They played very well. And I think they have one more match that they're supposed to win. And then somebody's supposed to beat maybe Italy or something. I can't remember. And then yeah. But I'm hoping, I'm just seeing man's like this. Because to wake up at 2 a.m. and be watching match is not easy. But the basketball games have been good, so I'm commending them for that. Now, let me rant. They said you praise before you.
Where are you going to with this?
Early this morning, I got news that 10 of our Nigerian track and field athletes have been disqualified. Why, I asked. And then I was told that it was because the body in charge of making sure like that they comply with the doping.
Yeah.
See, it's just very stressful that a body is put together to ensure that things are done properly, and then these things aren't now done properly. Because apparently they're supposed to have 3 tests that they're supposed to run, and they're not meant to tell them that we're doing any tests. Just catch them off guard to make sure like the doping rules and regulations are followed. And apparently these tests weren't done. So now if you allow these people go to Tokyo, They've gotten to the Olympics, they've shouted, they've done everything, photo shoots, they walked the opening day and everything, and then now only for them to hear that they're not going to be competing.
Yeah, we're back.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I asked about Divine Oduru, and then they said that he wasn't among, which I was very happy to hear because he's a very good athlete, and I'm rooting for him. But then I feel so bad for the other 10 people who aren't going to be competing because it's a lot. Like, so what do you now tell people? Oh, I went to the Olympics, but I didn't compete. Why? Because the body in Nigeria that was supposed to do the drug test and all of that didn't do the drug test, and it's just a craziness. And I feel like this just goes to, on a very larger scale, show how much the country keeps letting us down, or the people in charge keep letting us down. This is a very simple thing to do, 3 tests. Do 3 tests and go to the Olympics. It's so simple. So it's just very painful, and I feel bad for these people. I'm hoping it can be resolved, but unfortunately, I don't think it can be. And then they are now disqualified from the Olympics. So
I totally love your
painful.
rant, and it's almost like a cue to, or should I say that it's just like, to what I ranted about the other time. And why
People
did I
doing
say
the
this?
right thing,
People
yeah.
doing their jobs. Because this is the carelessness, it's obvious.
Yeah.
This is carelessness of some people. They have not done their jobs and see what they have cost at the end of the day. So it still boils down to, can we just be responsible? No, can we just be responsible?
For me, it's the embarrassment that people now took out. If we had done it, now they've told them to be going.
yeah.
Now, I guess this is the fault of the ministry, or, whoever is in
Yeah, I
charge.
feel like the Ministry of Sports should be held accountable because
Whoever is in
they are
charge.
the ones that should actually oversee
there should be preparations
the fact
before all
that
of
exactly
these
because
things.
these Olympics we have how many years? About 4 years before, so we already know
And this was supposed to have
thing
happened-
is coming. So I mean, you had 4 years.
Yeah, this was even supposed to have happened last year because of the COVID. They had to shift it to this year, and then
And we're
they're
not still ready.
And now you
No, don't say, don't vex me. Like, no.
Okay, Nigeria is still yet not. They've not won any medal yet, have they?
No, Nigeria hasn't won any medal, and we're trying, is what I can say. I mean, this is all just individual efforts at this point in time because it seems like when you try to call government to come and help you inside something will share. So I think everybody is just saying.
That's somebody's office, so like check to make sure you don't find any of those substances before these people travel.
So can the person be sacked? The person who is overseeing? Because when you say stuff like this, it's almost like, people begin to add sentiment to it. Don't say that. But people should actually face whatever.
Or maybe that Nigerian mentality came to play like, just go, they're not going to catch us. Just, make them go, they're not going to know.
But I'm like,
they're not going to know.
See, that's it's too much to chance. Like, it's too much to put to chance. Yes, we know, we always do ours. They're not going to know. But then the thing is, it's too much. This is the Olympics, for crying out loud. And this is just putting a very bad vibe on Nigeria. Like,
how about the people directly involved? And now they come.
And guess what? The people that didn't do the testing, they're sitting in the house like this, relaxing. You know,
they should come back.
It's just actually very sad.
Wow.
Okay. It's very, very sad.
Moving on. It's time for a recap of the entertainment news in case you missed it earlier.
Yep, we told you that a judge presiding over Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt's child custody battle got disqualified.
Reggae Jean-Pay set to make appearance on the big screen.
Who cares? Who cares?
I care.
We don't care.
I don't know what accent you're saying. It's not my business. If you like car, it's not my business. Small head don't car. All right, so we'll be back shortly to find out which artists we will be checking out on today's show. Where are they now?
They will car.
You can hide. Here I am.
Is that you want to be singing
Hey,
songs?
see remix, so see who I want to buy their record. You say what?
Shebi, it is me that I am singing.
She can remix it. She can remix it whatever way.
I am the singer, so I can remix to anything.
Whatever way.
Before I go tear me to pieces.
Don't.
People do remix. People do remix. It depends on what you want to call it.
So what will call your own?
So this one is remix.
Okay.
But and the thing is that I even managed. I just gave you small so that you can just feel my voice. And since some people don't appreciate it, like, you know, I don't have time. I'm too big because, you know, I am actually aiming for Grammy. And I don't have time for small talks like,
Beyonce, they don't work with on the audition.
I'm telling you.
Don't show off. Don't show off.
No, I won't show off. Thanks so much, my manager. And you see?
That means clearly nobody will beat me outside now. They don't thank me.
Then go beat you. Then go see me. So that one another young.
Manager, whenever release one, this thing, then you calm down.
And you see all those African queens that Beyonce wants to become overnight. We will show her how it is done. We will show her that we are Africans. Who?
Africans are who?
Beyonce, you chop the same breakfast where can you always they chop this morning because what's this?
Okay. Let's move on with the show, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for Where Are They Now? Let's find out who we're talking about today.
It's Where Are They Now? Awilo Lokumba. Awilo is a Congolese soukous musician. His father, Vicky Lokumba, was the famous lead singer and founder of 2% OK Jazz during the golden age of Congolese rumba and had a big influence on our artist. His late elder brother Lovi was a member of the Lokumbas, who are a popular Afrofusion group based in Kenya, and he had a rich tenor voice and was a member of Super Mazemba led by Longwa Didos. Since childhood, Awilo spent every waking moment in the music scenes attending his father's rehearsals, and very quickly his passion for music grew, and instead of going to classes, he started drumming for various groups of Kinshasa. As the fever he caught during his tour grew stronger, he decided to pursue his artistic career and moved to France. His reputation as one of the best drummers in France spread very quickly, and this allowed him to collaborate on numerous records and toured worldwide with several African artists such as Shala Mwana, Oliver Ngoma, Kanda Bongoman, just to name a few. In 1995, the career of Awilo the singer took off and he left La Nouvelle Generation. He released his first solo album, Motopamba, in which he was the composer, the lead singer, and of course, the drummer. Since then, it has been non-stop for Awilo. His second round in the studio validated his popularity. He released Kubimba in 1998 with the collaboration of Jocelyn Berard. Title hits the #1 spot on the African and European charts, but suddenly he disappeared into thin air, leaving millions of his fans yearning for more of his stimulating music. He reappeared later in 2014, revealing that his disappearance was based on global demand for his music, and it had to do with promotional issues, while also dropping a new single titled Bundele. And he has since worked with musicians in many African countries, among them a Nigerian artist P-Square, Tiwa Savage, Olamide, and Yemi Alade. Awilo is currently based in London, United Kingdom, and is married to Paradis, and they have a son called Lovi. He is also making good music and recently announced that he's also an actor, and he's played a role in a feature film which is expected to drop soon. Now you know where they are now.
So far, so we can now say that this is a throwback.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, everyone. Welcome back. Joining us on the show this afternoon, we can say he is arguably one of the best dancehall performers Nigeria has ever produced. He has begun his music career as a DJ in 1986, where he was a student at my school, the University of Lagos. He, however, got his break in 1990, where he contested and won a talent hunt contest, which earned him a record deal that gave birth to that smash hit song, Rosie, amongst many others. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a friend of the house with us this afternoon. His name is Mr. Edward Ian, probably known as Blackky! It's the energy for me.
I noticed that during the intro, you were doing like, my school,
and I'm like,
Greatest. What is greatest?
See, they can't relate.
No, Dala, now I know I can call you at 8 a.m. and you will take my call. You will take my call. It's not always like that.
So very nice to have you on the show.
Oh, it's an honored to be here, and I'm really happy when I heard from King OJ that I should descend from the mountaintop and join you guys here. I'm like, what?
How has it been?
It's a truly special experience for me. Like I was telling you off air, that I've not been, I have not granted any TV interviews since the lockdown in March.
Wow, crazy.
And so this is my first, TV interview. Esplash, So 21 Gun Salute to Esplash. And then the second thing is I'm counting down to my 30th anniversary.
Damn, beautiful.
Sunday, 1st of August. So that song you call Rosie, that song you call Blackky Skank, is 30 years old. What? On Sunday. And I'm still here with you. I'm meeting the younger ones. I'm meeting people whose fathers listen to my music and now are following me on Instagram. So it's a truly humbling experience for me.
And one thing about Blackky that you might not know, because we said a friend of the house is actually a friend of the house because, he's always getting, that person, some of us, it can be caught in all those, I'm so busy and all that. So Blackky is that person that reaches out to you every time. And he's saying that, you know what, honey, if I don't let something catch me unaware, so you must tell me, you're always disappearing and appearing and all that. So, I mean, thank you so much. Thank you for being an ardent watcher of this show.
Big fan.
He's giving the feedback every now and then. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
I love you guys. I love what you're doing. The
Thank you indeed.
Fireball.
Thank you.
Satan.
Thank you.
That's amazing.
Yes, sir. Now let's talk about that 30 years.
Yes, yeah. Sunday.
Yes. How does that even make you feel?
What? I'm filled with mixed emotions. Why? Because the burden and the responsibility of me is much more now. Because we've lost my big brother Raskimono. Lost my big brother Majek Fashek. So when you come to the reggae dancehall, African reggae dancehall fraternity, we're not many left. So I have a burden on my shoulders. I still have to keep that sound, the culture. Not the dancehall, but the African dancehall. So to keep that culture going. And many artists these days they'll play reggae today, tomorrow they switch to pop, then jollof rice. So you don't know what genre they play. So me, I pick one, which is African reggae dancehall. So the responsibility is more on me to keep that fire burning. Because many of my colleagues would have been holding it down. Ras would have been holding down cultural reggae. Majek Fashek, African cultural reggae. Now I have to hold, that reggae dancehall together and keep inspiring the younger ones. So that's a humbling experience. And another one is life itself. We come out with music and we don't know how long people are going to want to dance to it. People want to book concerts. I mean, I just got back from Uyo. I had a performance there 2 weeks ago. So still being on stage for the fans to still want to listen to the music. A song that's going to be 30 years old on Sunday just throws me off balance, and I really appreciate it.
It's just very interesting because I could remember you talking about how you would go from shows to from a show to another show, beauty pageants. You just want that recognition, and at the end of the day, you had to get into the studios to for you to record your music and all that. And then you were always talking because till tomorrow we're still talking about record label, Bruha, and all that,
and the drama.
And I know that
will be broken.
Yes, and I know that I had this conversation with you, and you were talking about record companies and record labels, that there are two different things. And during your time, it used to be record companies because you had Universal, you had Sony,
Premier,
and all the different ones and all that. And that they're quite different. Like every artist these days want to have his own, record label. And I don't know how that is even working in Nigeria at the moment. I don't know. What do you say to that?
Well, I think things were better the way they were then. You see, when I bust out, and when I came out with my first album, it got released in 1991. I won the Lucky Talent Contest in 1990. And then when I got that record deal look, there was no way I had gone to every record company. We only had about 3 to 4. Sony, EMI, Premier Music, which was formerly Polygram. All of them turned down my demo. Then you don't just go on YouTube or go on Instagram
and put your song.
Then you start to count they like my music. Okay, streams. Now I want to start doing streaming. I go on this, go on that. We didn't have that. We had nothing but the record companies. They are the only ones that could put out your music and promote it such that your brand will remain for long after you release the album. And so the only way I could get a record deal was actually getting signed. But nobody was interested in my music. They were listening to Raskimono, my big brother, listening to Majek Fashek. And they said, look, you this man. These guys are playing cultural reggae, African cultural reggae. What is this funky type of reggae you're doing? you know, because
Dancehall
dancehall was not then. And my own kind of reggae is the modern face to it. So if you listen to Rosie, you also listen to Blackky Skank.
Yeah.
And if you listen to it, that's a hip-hop beat, but you hear me still toasting on the on the rhythm. So they were wondering, what kind of music is this? I mean, they're not really so inspired. They said, look, go to that Lekki Song Splash contest, and if you win, we will sign you.
Oh, wow.
And so I had to go and test myself there. So I would say that record companies are way much better because they take time to groom the artists. Not only the music, not only the music, the content, but the brand. And so that's why when you mention Blackky, certain things come to your mind. Even if you have not heard Blacky's music in a long time, some things will come to your memory because they build not only the music. If you listen to a lot of the younger guys coming out now, once you listen to their sound, if you don't see their face, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you've forgotten them. You've forgotten them because you see, you brought out the music, but you didn't bring the soul to the music and the personality to the music. So definitely the record companies need to come back and take us back to the way where, you know, you actually invest in the artist in its entirety.
All right, so now you're going to just hold the thoughts. We have to go on this commercial break, and we will return. Blackky is still here. Stay here with us.
They say I have no children or my destiny cannot be changed.
Too much energy. No, they even do.
Leave me. Why you? All the point is looking for my trouble.
You cannot be moving unnecessarily.
Yeah.
Yes.
He cannot move. You have to
Let them know.
There's a posture that he must assume when he's presenting.
Now, wow.
Okay.
We overstand.
All right, talking about leave me alone. Because there was one that, there was one part that he said, even Uncle said, get married and all that. Hey.
Will not allow us drink water and put
May
cup
not
down.
allow. Blackky, let's talk cool.
The way you are coming closer, I don't even understand. But explain better.
So the last time I checked that, Blackky was not married.
That's the stage name, Abi?
Yes.
So it's not the person you're talking to, you're talking to the stage name.
The stage
So the thing is that, you know, every time we are settling issues for Dr. Dre and Nicole Young, something, every time. And they're saying that. And people have, they have different school of thoughts. And me, I'm not going to get married though. All this prenup, all this something. So people have different thoughts. And I want to ask, because from that, leave me alone. Uncle said I should get married. Leave me alone. I just want to live my life. What's up? What do you think about
the general
topography
of the subject matter?
I
understand where you're I don't only understand, I overstand. See, they will not allow me to drink water and put cup down. In that my family. So I said, let me compose this music.
Yeah.
Maybe if they play it and people hear it, they will allow me to rest.
Okay.
I think that what's happening now these days is that you get to a particular age, when are you getting married? Get to a particular age, when are you going to have children? Get to a particular, or you may even leave school and already your parents are telling you what they would love you to be.
Yeah.
So you are not even allowed to choose your career. Like for the family I come from, my sister is into law. My brother is a doctor. So now I came last born. I see this microphone I want to carry. How do you arrive at that? Yeah. So it was difficult for me to, and then music was not that popular. I mean, you wouldn't say you're going to music as a career. Are you all right? At that time, 1991, you know, and my mom keeps on telling me that because I lost my dad early, if he were alive,
you would not
have alive, because my dad was a dental surgeon, a consultant dental surgeon. Okay. So I don't know how I will now start carrying microphone for him. So I think that there's a lot of pressure. And that's why, till now, a lot of people ask, are you married? Do you have any children? When I say, not married, no children, they say there's something wrong down. Device has spoiled to, or they will say something that, the presumption is that, you're not married, what age, how? But I'm telling them that if you don't find real love, then how do you go the extra mile with that person you want to be with? Look at the kind of love we're having around amongst the younger ones. Everyone is on a mission. Everybody has an intention, there's a motive. Somebody's dating, you're dating a chick because she has money or her parents are rich. There's no love in there, so the money goes, the marriage ends. I have a lot of female friends calling me, to complain about one issue or the other in their marriage. 6 months down the line, 1 year, love has been crushed by a trailer at Maza Maza. Now, if you go to that Papa now, you will see that love is gone. So, you see, so it's so tiny. And the kind of person I am, I'm a true believer in love. And when I'm in love, I go the extra mile. But if I'm not inspired to do that, why am I lying to all of you that are married and I have children out of love? So those are one of the things that my music represents, that we share not only music for people to dance to, but we also want to share lyrics that people would not feel that they have failed because they didn't marry at a particular age, or they didn't make it financially at a particular age, or they don't have children. Not everyone is going to have children. Some ladies have taken out their wombs. So why are you expecting a child from her? So it's just for people to understand that life has its mystery. And through the music, I bring in that consciousness, and that is the beauty about African reggae dance.
Yep. And that's very deep. I hope somebody has been able to learn something from
really
this,
do
because
hope so.
I actually have.
Yeah.
So I know you said this is your first major interview since, well, your first interview since COVID and all that.
Yeah.
So I know you haven't been able to react to Sound Sultan's passing.
Wow.
And I know he was in the same industry as you, and then you've spoken about the younger generation, and he was kind of a younger generation for you. So what did you think about his passing?
Oh.
And also, Mr. Anima Shaun posted something on Instagram from the memorial when Plantation Boys came together to perform on stage, and then, because we know there's beef in the industry, and then he said that we hope that somebody else doesn't have to die before Sound Sultan's passing will now translate to P Square coming back together to solve their problems. So just all of that.
Oh, yes. So first things first, Sound Sultan, if you ask me, my three most favorite artists, even when I did my official concert called Blacky's Playground some years ago, I featured Sound Sultan, African China, and Faze. You know, and the depth, and they knew the reasons why I picked them, because they knew that I don't just pick okay, this is not, and this one with the rain, and we could just bring this one so crowd will come. I'm more of that content kind of person. So Sound Sultan is more of like my boy, and I shed tears. Was it the day after his death? Because the reality hit me. I think the only two colleagues I've shed tears for, Ras Kimono and Sound Sultan. And I think that he was such a special one. And if only the opportunity, he came to do his job on earth, and he fulfilled it. He's got so much material out there, so much music out there, and he's exited. But it's so painful because of the wonderful person that he is. I would even say was. You know? But his music remains in our hearts. So Sound Sultan, I am such a big lover of him, his personality and everything. Talking about, you know, do it now, because not that tomorrow now, you will not say, I wish we, you know, in terms of groups, maybe not always there's a feud between artists, there's this squabble.
A record label, artist drama.
See, if only they use the overstandard, everything is just vanity. All these things we're seeing, the cars, the houses. Look, nothing beats family and love that you genuinely share with one another. Nothing beats family and that genuine love. Look, all these other things are going to go. We'll leave this world and leave all these things in the world. And so it's important that what we need to do it now. So it makes a lot of sense to me. That my younger colleagues, because I hear of a lot of beef going on, they don't need that. They should be thinking of ways that they can collaborate and push this music forward, because we have a long way to take Nigerian music to. And the more you keep on doing all this bickering, you're wasting time. We need to go on front line.
Thank you so much, Blackky. It's always good talking to you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Looking
Yeah.
forward to what you have planned in store for 30
Yes.
years. Looking forward to
Jawili.
it. Yeah, definitely.
Well, wish you the
I want my
best.
fans to follow me. I hope I can mention my
Yes,
Instagram
yes,
handle.
yes.
Of
At official Blackky. At official Blackky. I hope they know how to spell Blackky. BLACKY. So you could get me there and then get updates on what we'll be doing.
That's
For the
right.
30th
Thank you
Thank
so
you
very much for coming on the
indeed.
show.
Thank you. It's always a blast having a Blackky and chatting to him. All right, that's the end of the show. Thank you so much, guys, for doing this with our Thursday shows. We just love like that. I've done this with OJ and da la 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 la. My name is Honeypots. We'll see you tomorrow.